Yes. Make sure you log on to doggiedimondstv.com. That is my official website. I had to bring the official name back to make it more official because I am Doggie Diamonds TV. Everything is Doggie Diamonds TV, but what I need you to do is to go to the bottom of the page, all the way at the foot of the page. Please put your email in, or if you visit for the first time, please put your email in so you can receive emails. So every time I go live, every time I upload a video, you will get an automatic email from me. Make sure you log on to doggiedimondstv.com. And any content you might have missed, it will be on doggiedimondstv.com. Listen, man, it's the last week. We changing this. Got another 2 days. Have you heard about my $100 promo deal? If you didn't, let me give you some information really quick. So the promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's the Insta stories, the YouTube communities, the threads, the Facebook, the Twitter accounts. I can promote whatever you need, but as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products. Just contact me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. Intro time. Yes, I'm here. All right, shout out to some people in the room. And like I said, for people who be like, the intro was too long. No, the intro is not long. I wish it was long enough so I could shout out all my folks, all my supporters that come here nightly with me. So if you're a casual and you just come here, this is what goes on. You gotta be here. So we want to shout out to Chakra King Black, Derek Douglas, what's up? Nate Jackson, what's up? EC is a member. Look at that name in green. Rasan Green, what's up with you? Young Yala A, what's up to you? Disrupting Reality, NYC, what's up? Yah Hakeem Selassie Bay. It is a great question. We're going to get some answers tonight. Ha ha ha. Shad76, what's up? DJ Seth Mix, what's up with you? We got Kellogg's, what's up with you? Mr. Better Decision, what's up? Walter White, what's up with you? 612 is in the building. Philly She, what's up? It's Boss. Yeah, knock that workout out. Lodging 80, we'll talk about that another time. Dark Times, what's up with you? Yeah, we gonna get crazy tonight. Trevor Jackson, what's up? Idris the Guard, what's up with you? Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes, TJ Scott Zilla, 1986, what's up? April Brown, how are you doing tonight? Earl Ellis, what's up? Coach Kandaka is in the building, moderator, so don't play. My moderators are gonna be on deck tonight. Corey, what's up? H.I., what's up? Storm and Norman, what's up? Sticky Finger, what's up with you? CC Black is here. We got El Shalik Allah, peace. Kenyon Perry, what's up? Sucker Free, what's up with you? Christopher Farmer, what's up? Where you been, bro? TJ Scottzilla, peace to you as well. Farnessa, how are you doing? E. Blandon, what's up? Raphael Recon, what's up? Eric Herzog Jr. is in the building. Bizarro World, what's up? Mr. Morpheus is here. Bombay Films Media is in the building. Baltimore Outlaw 369 is here. Sucker Free, what's up? Yeah, the intro, we gotta do it, but don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yeah, when it says Doggie Diamond did this, that means I did the beat. This is my music, you know what I'm saying? This is me on a drum machine. The SB1200 and the 950 to be exact. We got Carter Kings in the building. Tam behind the mic. What's up with you? Curiosity Saved the Facts. Melanated Warrior. What's up? Mr. Better Decisions. Yeah, it's a lot going on, but we going to get to some stuff tonight. We're going to go through some things tonight. See, one thing that I differ from other people. Y'all know I'm Receipt Man. Y'all know I do research. So I'm just not somebody who just gonna sit here and talk from an emotional standpoint. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about, of course I'm gonna say what I think sometimes, but it's always like a reaction of what people say. So I didn't know what I was gonna talk about tonight. I really wasn't gonna go live. I wasn't gonna go live. I didn't go live last night. I'm not a person who forces content and just be sitting there. You know, sometimes I want to chill with y'all, but sometimes I'm not one of them people who just gonna just sit here like a fish in a fish bowl and just talk about a whole bunch of nothing. That's wasting your time and mine. I think it's other people that might have good content for the night. Watch them, you know. So that's how I look at it. Raphael Recon, I appreciate you. So sometimes I don't always go live, you know. But when it comes to this topic and we dealing with the creation of hip hop, I feel like this is my baby right here because I'm able to bring different people on to give their opinion on who did what. Now, since the inception of the question has been raised, because the question goes farther, way farther back than we know. The question has been going on for some time now, but the question just got raised within the last year and a half, 2 years, and then everybody is answering. So I've seen different takes. I've seen different people say what they had to say, and I'm just comparing and contrasting who said what. Now, I see some people, they had their stance from the beginning. They didn't waver, whether it was in favor of FBA creating hip hop or not. They was on what they was on. I salute that. Then I seen some people say that FBA did it, and they was on that. Then I see people like this guy down here say one thing and do another, say one thing and say another. And my question is why? So if you didn't know, Melly Mel has since changed his stance. And he could say he didn't change his stance, but I'm going to prove you changed your stance tonight. I'm going to prove that you once said one thing and now you're saying another. We're going to prove that tonight. We ain't going to accuse you of nothing. We're going to prove. Documentation beat conversation. We're going to prove by your words what you said and then how you're changing your words. Why? I don't know. But, you know, sometimes when you see somebody take a stance and then they change their stance all of a sudden, you know, sometimes we just wonder if somebody's like, yo, here go a couple of greenbacks. I need you to co-sign this, that, and the third. I'm not saying that's what he did, but that's what we normally think when we see somebody feel one way, be adamant about one thing, and then the next, out of nowhere, they change it. So Melly Mel took to his YouTube page and just did a whole presentation on what he felt about and who started hip. I hope the music don't start. Does the music start? Yes, the music started. I didn't want that to happen. But he went and did a whole presentation on Melly Mel addresses who started hip hop, blacks or Puerto Ricans. And he went on, you can watch this on your time. It's not even really worth repeating. But I'm going to play some of it. And I can skip to any part. I don't even have to play it from the very beginning. I can skip to any part. And it seems like he changed his tune. So let's just go, let's go into 3 minutes and let's see what he has to say.
We came. So now people would come up to me and say, Mel, you know, you got to get a job because that hip hop shit.
So he's saying hip hop
ain't gonna last forever.
Wouldn't last.
That was the first term that involved hip hop. That's what people used to say. And
I thought the first term came from cowboy, but let's go.
After that, then it became something. After it became a culture, then it became a positive term. So
it's what he's saying
the point that you're trying to make is pointless.
Yesterday.
Because first you wasn't there.
Okay.
It was only Bronx cats in the very beginning.
So he's saying hip hop was only Bronx. Nobody there was no Grandmaster Flowers, there was no DJs nowhere else. There was only Bronx cats that did hip hop.
All this hip hop culture is really Bronx culture.
Hip hop culture is Bronx culture. So he won't say it's FBA culture. He'll just say hip hop culture is Bronx culture. Do you know how big of a brush you have to paint to say hip hop culture is Bronx culture? So that means anywhere in the Bronx, anybody in the Bronx is hip hop. Okay.
But with culture, see, everybody could do it. So I'm not saying that everybody's not in on it. You are.
So it's Bronx culture. Everybody's not in on it. You are in on it.
In on it. But it all started with the basic
now
three
listen.
crews: Flash, Bam, Herc. Then you get into the.
So he gave it to Flash, Bam, and Herc. You heard that. Okay.
Numbers group. the fearless, the furious, the treacherous, breakout, the funky four. Then it goes to everybody else. But by then the table is set.
Okay.
All the original B-boys, they from the Bronx.
Okay, this is what he said. So remember what he said. Hip hop is Bronx culture. Hip hop is Bronx culture. It comes from Herc, Bam, and Flash. And then from them, everybody else came from that, right? That's what he said. Y'all seen it. I play it again. I'm gonna play it again. Because we wanna make sure anybody coming in the room, let's go.
But it all started with the basic three crews.
The three
Flash,
crews.
Bam, Herc.
Okay.
Then you get into the numbers group.
Okay.
The fearless, the furious, the treacherous, breakout, the funky four. Then it goes to everybody else. But by then,
but see, he shows.
Hip hop culture
Look,
is really
he shows that
Bronx culture. But
and the
but
thing
with culture, see, everybody could do it. So
the funny thing about that, the only person that he showed besides is Devastating Tito was the only Puerto Rican in this, though. One Puerto Rican in all of this. One Puerto Rican in all of this is Devastating Tito. But let's keep going. I'm going to show you who Devastating Tito is.
You are in on it. But it all started with the basic three crews.
Okay.
Flash, Bam, Herc.
Okay.
Then you get into the numbers group.
Okay.
The fearless.
Fearless. This guy right here is Devastating Tito. That's Devastating Tito right there.
The furious, the treacherous, breakout, the funky four. Then it goes to everybody else. But by then the table is set. All the original B-boys.
Okay, so Melly Mel, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because you said this yesterday. Today would be June 17th. I'm saying June. July, June. Today is January 17th, 2025. I'm sitting here looking at something. He said this January 16th, 2025. Today is January 17th, 2025. Today is January 17th, 2025. He just said this on June. I keep saying June. Why do I keep saying June? I'm about as much as a bozo as him. You see what day he said it. My bad. I gotta calm down. I need something to drink. But yeah, I'm wilding. You see he said this on January. He said this yesterday. I'm saying this today. The next day. Whoa. I gotta cut it. I gotta calm down. All right. I'm speeding. All right. So he said that. So why is he saying this today? But in 1985, he said this. In 1985, he said this.
Well, isn't my belief that rap was always around, but until it came out of the ghetto, that's when they put the name rap on it. Like, if you study a lot of recordings or little commercials or jingles, just like fairy tales and nursery rhymes is a rhyme in a form of a rap. But it didn't take on that form until, it came from out of the ghetto, like, a lot of the brothers, and they started rapping and they called it rap just to have something to call it. But, it was always there, and that's why it always be there, It ain't like it was something that just came up. It just became commercial, but rapping was always around, so it was all that space, but they just added the name from it coming from out of the streets.
Rap was always around? Oh, you talking about the Jubilees? You talking about Pig Meat Markham? Rap was always around. You right. You absolutely right. Rap was always around. So it didn't start with Herc, Flash, and Bambaataa. That's what you said in 1985. Look at you. You got your original jibs. Your conch is conking right now. Why did you say that? That's what you said. It's not what I'm saying you said. That's what you said.
Of rap.
Well, isn't my belief that rap was always around, but until it came out of the ghetto, that's when they put the name rap on it. Like if you study a lot of recordings or little commercials or jingles, you know, just like fairy tales and nursery rhymes is a rhyme in the form of a rap, but it didn't take on that form until, you know, it came from out of the ghetto, like, you know, a lot of the brothers, and they started rapping and they called it rap just to have something to call it. But, you know, it was always there, and that's why it always be there, you know. It ain't like it was something that just came up. It just became commercial, but rapping was always around, so, you know, it was all that space, but they just added the name from it coming from out of the streets.
It happens, you know, as soon as I get my grooving, it happens. Forgive me, it happens from time to time. I don't know why y'all leave as soon as it frees real quick. Yeah, I'll be quick to be out, but y'all sit there and watch people go take a leak and go piss for an hour and all that, and y'all don't go nowhere. I don't know why y'all bounce. Seriously, I don't know why y'all just bounce when one mishap happens. Y'all just bounce. It's just really weird to me. But anyway, I want to know why he changed. I want to know why he said one thing in 1985, and then in 2025 you got a whole different stance, because you said that when you was on the camera. You was happy. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Another thing. So you said, he said that it comes from Herc, Flash, and Bam, and then there was the rest of the crews, right? That's what he said yesterday. January 16th, 2025. That's what he said. Okay. That's what he said. So let me ask you something. When you was in the Microphone Check documentary, why did you say this?
The first time I heard somebody spit a 16 over a break beat was probably Melly Mel.
The Melly Mel sound that you hear today, I got that sound from Hollywood.
What? What did you say? The Melly Mel sound what? You got it from Herc? You got it from Bam? You got it from Flash? Who you got it from? Hold on. He must have said Herc, Flash, or Bam. What did he say? What did he say?
Sound from Hollywood.
Who?
Hey, I got that sound from Hollywood.
What'd you say? Y'all got some Q-tips. Maybe I'm flipping. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe again. Who? Whoa. The first time she said she heard a 16. What did he say?
That you hear today, I got that sound. The sound that you
Melly Mel.
the Melly
Beat was probably Melly spit a 16 over
hop thing.
The first time I heard somebody spit a 16 over a break beat was probably Melly Mel.
The Melly Mel sound that you hear today, I got that sound from Hollywood.
Who? What Hollywood he talking about?
I was doing this same form of entertainment long before.
DJ Hollywood? The FBA? So the sound that we heard of you, why you ain't get it from Herc? Oh, I forgot Herc never made no records. Why you ain't get it from Flash? I was in the same crew. Why you ain't get it from Bam? So why didn't you say you got it from Bam, Flash, or Herc? Why did you credit Hollywood on this documentary? You didn't know what this documentary was about. You didn't know why you went and sat down and did this documentary. Why today you changing your tune? Why today you saying it's Bronx music and I got it in Flash and then it came to us? Why didn't you say yesterday January 16, 2025, why didn't you mention Hollywood when you did that vlog you did yesterday? You know why? Because then that would have bodied all of that hip hop come from Puerto Ricans and West Indians. That would have bodied that. But you said it then. Why did you say it then? So for all those who came in the room just now, this female right here was in I think this is Debbie D. If y'all watch Beat Street, she was a part of Us Girls with Shyrock. She rapped in there. I hope I got her name right. Debbie D. The first time I heard of 16 was Melly Mel. So he says he's the first MC. You know he takes credit for that, right? You know he takes credit for being the first MC, right? This is the girl from Us Girls if Beat Street. Watch it. You'll see her. This is her right here. Look at her.
Time I heard somebody spit a 16 over a break beat was probably Melly Mel.
Melly Mel.
The Melly Mel sound that you hear today, I got that sound from Hollywood.
Oh, that's Lisa Lee. Okay, my bad. That might be Lisa Lee. I know it ain't Shyrock. It might be Lisa Lee or Debbie D, one of the two. But I know for a fact that they're in Beat Street. It's either Debbie D or Lisa Lee. I could be wrong, but that's one of the two. But again, let's go back, because this is very, very important. Because he said a lot of stuff yesterday that just... See, somebody like, hold on, let me play what he said again. What did she say?
I heard somebody spit a 16 over a break beat was probably Melly Mel.
The Melly Mel sound that you hear today, I got that sound from Hollywood.
I was doing this.
So why did you say you got the sound from Hollywood? Why didn't you say you got it from Flash, Herc, or Bam? Why did you credit Hollywood? That's all y'all gotta ask him. That's all you gotta ask him. Why did you credit Hollywood? And then out of nowhere, you saying you got it from Flash, Bam, and Herc. See, you can only cap to some people. This ain't no emotions. So when she said the first time I heard of 16, and you said I got that sound from Hollywood, what was Hollywood doing? He's known as one of the first MCs. That sound, I got that from Hollywood. What is Hollywood? FBA. So if you got your sound from him, and you the first MC in your mind, so where you got it from? This is what I'm saying. Now me, hip-hop being older than me, I'm allowed to say one thing, get new information, and as my information grows, change my information based off of studies. But you were there. Your information is not allowed to change because you were there. In your mind, you got a first-hand account of what took place because that's all you're saying. You was there. You was there. You're not allowed to change what you think. You was there, according to you. But this is what I'm putting together, people. The reason why a lot of people are not speaking, the reason why people are changing what they're saying, because it's a lot of money involved now. First and foremost, when you see a dude, and this is with all due respect, when you see a dude that got jewelry on, new jibs, his jibs is jibbing, he got jewelry on, he got whiskers, I don't know what the fuck that is. If you're gonna keep this at the side, you might as well just keep a mustache, with all due respect. I ain't trying to judge your top lip, but I'm just saying, fuck is this? So when you see a dude all of a sudden, you know for a fact that somebody said, yo, this hip hop museum is looking crazy. And I know for a fact, and I ain't even gonna say how I know, because I ain't no sucker like that. But I know for a fact that they lost money when he dissed Eminem. I know for a fact. I know for a fact they lost money when he dissed Eminem. Fact. When he did that Eminem diss shit, they lost bread. So, how do we clean all this up? How do we get back in the good graces with the promoters, the hip hop museum? I need you to go out there and say this. Well, we already got what you said, though. We got what you said in 85. We got what you said 2 years ago. And let me tell y'all something. I'm going to be real with y'all. I just did this research in about 10 minutes. I took a shower, and I just came right here and just went live. I didn't set up no live. Y'all see, I set up a live to go live at like 9:20. Like 9 o'clock. And I'm telling y'all for a fact, one thing I will never do is lie to kick it, lie to be cool, lie for views or likes. I don't do that. But I'm just saying, why all of a sudden would you change your stance? Why would you appear in a documentary called Microphone Check? Microphone Check. And you know the premise of the documentary is about who created hip hop. And you sat in there and you have different people in there. Kaz was in there, but you think Kaz gonna say something different? How he gonna work at Sirius Satellite? Who's at Sirius Satellite? And I'm gonna be real with y'all, respectfully. Shout out to all my PR dudes. Shout out to all the white boys up there. But Sirius Satellite got a bunch of Puerto Rican DJs and people up there working. I never even heard them DJ before. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. All the white boy DJs got a job at Sirius Satellite, and all the Puerto Rican dudes got a job up there, respectfully. And, you know, some of them deserve it, but again, you don't find that peculiar? So Kaz ain't gonna say nothing. But you said something in Microphone Check, and then everybody's saying, I got tricked. I didn't know what it was about. You can't get tricked. You can't. What come out of you say something once, say something twice. Again, me being shit. It's a generation before me when it comes to this hip hop thing. It's their generation, then it's a generation before me. So I'm allowed to get new information and say, well, I didn't know that. I just learned this. I'm allowed to do that. He's not allowed to change his stance. Why am I sitting here with this like this? He's not allowed to change his stance. He's not allowed to say, yo, this happened. Oh, no, that didn't happen. This happened. So which one is it? So how do we believe anything that you say? How do we believe anything that you say? So what happens now is, now we just got to discredit you. Now we can't believe nothing you say. Now we can't believe nothing you say. So let's get back into his interview a little bit and listen to some of the madness that he was spewing in here, because we got what we got what he already said, but then now out of nowhere,
They from the Bronx.
now it's Bronx
Even the music where they say, hip hop is black music. It's Bronx music.
How could it be Bronx music if y'all didn't even make music? When you first made music, you got jerked. What are you talking about? Hip hop is Bronx music? If y'all was sitting there playing breaks by James Brown and all that, how is it Bronx music? You sound, well, you always sound crazy, but
Everybody else's song, the go-to song in all the other boroughs, it was Love is a Message.
okay, Love is the Message by the Sounds of Philadelphia, right? You trying to tell me nobody rapped on Love is the Message? Nobody went that, nobody rapped on that? Nobody ever rapped on Love is the Message. Nobody, okay.
The Bronx was playing Apache. That's what we was doing. Catch a groove, all that. And if you look
How do you know? How do you know what other people was doing in other places though? How do you know that?
at the groups, the greatest, as far as I'm concerned, one of the greatest hip hop songs ever, which is Apache. It was a bunch of white boys. And
Apache is a hip hop song now? Or it's a break beat? Apache's a hip hop song now. So if that's the case, what did James Brown do? Apache is the greatest hip hop song. So Funky Drummer by James Brown ain't nothing.
maybe one black guy.
What's your name? Sarki Allah? He's the elder, you weren't there. Well, neither were you, Sarki. And let me say something else. I just already proved how he changed his tune, Sarki. So pay attention and be quiet, because he said something another time and he said something different, Sarki.
Most of the beats, when Run DMC did Walk This Way, that was a hit 10 years, hip hop wise. It was new to the public at large, but hip hop wise, that's what we was doing.
Y'all was doing Walk This Way by Aerosmith. Y'all was doing Walk This Way by Aerosmith. Nah, you ain't got to worry about it, Sarki. You ain't got to worry about it, trust me. Because look, watch this. Wow, you see that, how you just got smoked? Live on camera. Live on camera, Sarki. See, this is what they do. They like to come in the chat and say stuff, and then when you get on them, they want to say you're emotional and all that. Shut up. Go play with your peers, Sarki.
It was Bronx music that everybody else built a living around, and everybody else made even more popular than what it was. But it all started out. It was the X, and everybody took this. Wakanda took that. That was the Bronx. Look at the nickname of every other borough, Crooklyn.
So our name is just Crooklyn. You never heard of Brownsville, never ran, never will. Do or die, bad style. You never heard of that though. That's older than me. Bad style, Brownsville, never ran, never will. Do or die, bad style. So our first name was Crooklyn. That was our first name in Brooklyn, was Crooklyn. Do or die, bad style came after Crooklyn. That's what you telling me? Go ahead.
Money Maker Manhattan, Shaolin. The Bronx was what? The boogie down Bronx. We was partying.
Yo, we would do or die bad style. Brownsville never ran, never will. That, you know how old that is? It's older than me. Might be older than you. It's called bad style. You think that's the name of the area? That goes from this area to that area. Do or die, bad style.
I'm still a party. I ain't even go home yet from last night. This is what we do. So going back to what I'm saying, to have this whole thing racialized, hip hop is not divisive like that.
It ain't. So why do we have different forms of hip hop? Why have you gone on camera plenty of times and said who was whack and you number one if it ain't divisive? Why did you have beef with Joe Budden? Why did you have beef with different people if it's not divisive? Why did you diss Eminem? Why do you always diss Eminem? Why did you say Eminem is a white boy if it's not divisive? Why was you calling Eminem a white boy? Why was you getting on Eminem because he was white if it's not divisive? You forgot that? The fact that he was white?
We wasn't counting heads. Oh yeah, okay, 9 niggas and 3 Puerto Ricans. We wasn't doing that. We wasn't looking at people like that.
That's you capping. You know you capping. Because you know you capping.
Ja Rock, the first female MC that really, you know, she rocked with her. I didn't look at her like she was a broad.
A broad?
She was a good MC. When I first seen Crazy Legs B-Boy. And for those who don't know, I started out as a B-Boy.
So you started out as a B-Boy. So when you first saw Crazy Legs B-Boy, he was B-Boying before you? You see what you just said? When I first saw Crazy Legs B-Boy, but you started as a B-Boy. You older than him.
And I'm a second generation B-Boy. It was guys that Trixie and Southside and them, they was B-Boying years before, I was a kid. I was, when I'm 13, 14, it was B-Boys. When the first time that I seen Crazy Legs, I didn't say nothing about Puerto Rican. I just said
lying.
These guys, they hell of a B-Boy. Let me find something else to do. And then we started MCing.
So Crazy Legs chased you out of being a B-Boy? You heard what you just said? You was a B-Boy, and Crazy Legs and them made you become an MC. That's what he just said. Hold on.
When I'm 13, 14, it was
That's what he just said.
When the first time that I seen Crazy Legs, I didn't say nothing about Puerto Rican. I just said these guys, they hell of a B-Boy. Let me find something else to do. And
you quit being a B-Boy because of Crazy Legs?
And then we started MCing. You see what I'm saying? It's not a thing to be divisive. That whole thing, we gotta put all that on.
So why did you get on Eminem? Why was you going at Eminem? Because you can't say he's whack. You didn't get on him because he was whack. You got on him because he was white. So if it's not divisive, why did you do that?
On the back page, who's Puerto Rican, who's black, you know what I mean? That's not the issue. And the glory is supposed to go, like I said, to the creators. I can sit here and say I built the pyramid, and Hotep and them built the pyramid.
Hotep and them? Who's Hotep? Hotep and them built the pyramid? Who's Hotep? I know you're not talking about Imhotep, the father of all medicine. Hotep? Who's Hotep? See, that's why I hate analogies. Analogies always sound stupid. Analogies is when people talk to you like you dumb. When they say, that's like, I'm not stupid. Let's talk about what we talking about. I don't need your analogy. That's why I don't like analogies when niggas give me analogy. That's like, you think I'm stupid? You don't gotta reduce nothing in the simplest terms for me.
I can sit here and say, I built the pyramid, and Hotep and them built the pyramid.
Who the fuck is Hotep and them?
I ain't build shit. If you could say black people build hip hop, you didn't build shit. You looking at one of the guys that did it. And I'm telling you what it is. It's not a divisive.
So, whoa. All right, I'm about to end on this note.
Build shit. You looking at one of the guys. Look, I can sit here and say, I built the pyramid, and Hotep and them built the pyramid. I ain't build shit.
Okay.
If you could say black people build hip hop, you didn't build shit. You looking at one of the guys that did it.
So you're not black? Okay, you could say black people built hip hop. You didn't build shit. You're looking at one of the guys who did it. You're not black? That makes sense to y'all? I don't know. I'm about to go because let's go through that one more time. Hold on.
I can sit here and say I built the pyramid, and Hotep and them built the pyramid.
He did say Imhotep. My bad. He did say Imhotep because I just realized what he said. I stand corrected. He did say Imhotep.
You know what I mean? That's not the issue. And the glory is supposed to go, like I said, to the creators. I can sit here and say I built the pyramid, Imhotep
He
and them
did
built
say
the pyramid.
Imhotep. Yep.
I ain't build shit.
But listen,
If you could say black people build hip hop, you didn't build shit. You looking at one of the guys that did it. And I'm telling you what it is. It's not a divisive thing. It's not a thing that's supposed to bring people apart. It's not a thing where it's all this friction. It's a thing that, you know, we jamming, we partying, we all in the same room together, we all on the same stage together.
so was the 60s when they was doing the Temptations and all that. Eventually they let everybody come together. But what that got to do with soul music? So 200 years from now, we could say Justin Timberlake built soul music? What are you talking about? Just because you was in a party with people, what does that have to do with who created what? Shit, they had fucking Dick Clark, fucking American Bandstand and shit. What is this dude talking about?
A divisive thing is not a thing that's supposed to bring people apart. It's not a
So why did you go at Eminem?
thing where it's all this friction.
Why did you go at Eminem?
Is a thing that, you know, we jamming, we partying, we all in the same room together, we all on the same stage together. Of course, it's competition, but at the end of the day, you know, it is music.
Why did you go at Eminem?
I'm going to address the 300-pound white elephant in the room.
White elephant in the room.
What do we do about Fat Joe?
He said that. I ain't say that. The 300-pound white elephant in the room. Is he talking about Fat Joe, the 300-pound white elephant?
You know, it is music. I'm going to address the 300-pound white elephant in the room. What do we do about Fat Joe? And the answer is not a thing. You do the same thing that when he said that did when he said it around. Cause now, you can like Joe, you can not like Joe. Joe's a Bronx.
Oh,
Joe ain't no outsider.
the Bronx,
he's a Bronx nigga.
Oh, so he's an insider because he's from the Bronx.
If it's a Bronx digging from the crate crew or somebody, you call Joe, yo, Joe, you wild and whatever. That's all that internet shit. See, that's that girl shit. You could say Joe, but
It's girl shit. That's girl shit. But you got a perm.
when you see Joe, you're gonna puff your chest up, you're gonna get husky and say, Joe, no, you're not.
See, this is the thing that a grown-ass man in his 60s, this is why we're fucked up, because of people like him. Because you say F somebody because you don't like their ideology, you don't like their opinion, or you don't like their stance, why is he talking about, are you going to puff your chest up? What does that have to do with not liking what he said? Just really think about that. That's why we fucked up. Because you got 60-year-old niggas talking about you gonna puff your chest up. What does that got to do with anything? So we gotta fight because I don't agree with your opinion? But we on some girl shit. A nigga with a perm saying we on girl shit. Okay, heard you.
All that internet shit, see, that's that girl shit.
Right.
You could say Joe, but when you...
I ain't never got my hair relaxed, though. I ain't never wear sequins. I ain't never wear shit showing my belly button. I ain't never wear no tight-ass leggings either. So you should be a little bit careful when you talk about what's girl shit. Because we don't want to dig up none of them fucking pictures. I ain't never got my hair relaxed.
See, Joe, you gonna puff your chest up, you gonna get husky and say...
Get husky? You want to get husky? That slang is out the game.
Joe, no, you're not. You don't gotta like Joe, my nigga. Joe, my nigga. Anytime he do something, you see your Mel, man, come on out here with me.
Oh, so he look out for you, so nobody else is able or have to be able to, I mean, nobody should be able to disagree with him because he look out for you. You just told on yourself.
You see what I'm saying? Like I said, anybody could say something you don't agree with. We men. All that internet. Oh yeah, you're gonna pass.
They say internet shit on the internet. I tell you what people say, they say, I ain't no internet nigga. You're on the internet. I ain't no internet shit. You're on the internet. Goodness gracious. You're on the internet.
Pass around a petition. You know, like what the f you gonna send them to Guatemala or something? You're gonna send them to Guantanamo Bay or something?
Well, it worked because he's not hosting the BET Awards anymore. Whiskers.
You know, anybody got an opinion. See, really, I don't really have a dog in the fight. I know I was there. I know.
How you don't have a dog in the fight and you sat here for 13 minutes, you diss Eminem, you diss Joe Budden, you diss mad rappers before, you call him a 400-pound elephant.
Everybody else that's talking about it wasn't there. But the thing, as far as that personalized it for me, was that I read, and it was in one, and they called Joe a white Puerto Rican.
You just said address the what? Yo, I'm watching this for the first time with y'all. I'm just keeping it real. Hold on.
I don't know about all that. He's Puerto Rican. What do we do about Fat Joe? The same, like I said, the same thing.
Did this nigga just say, let's address the 300-pound white elephant in the room? Didn't he just say that? Didn't he say that? I'm watching this. I'm watching this for the first time with y'all. So you mad because people call him a white boy. You do know some Puerto Ricans are white, right? So you're mad. So you mad. You taking a stand for hip hop because niggas call Fat Joe a white Puerto Rican. The nigga got green eyes. He ain't like Eric Sermon or no shit like that, the green eye bandit. The nigga's white. Oh my God. You call that nigga white. You said let's address the 300-pound white elephant in the room. You ain't say elephant, you said white.
It was in one, and they called Joe a white Puerto Rican. I don't know about all that. He's Puerto Rican. What?
Did this nigga know anything about like genealogy, geography? This nigga need a map. Goodness gracious.
What do we do about Fat Joe? The same, like I said, the same thing that you did or that the guys did when he said around them, you do the same thing that they did. Not a thing. He said what he said. You agree with it? You don't agree with it? Joe's a Bronx nigga. That's my nigga.
Ooh.
Big shout out to Scorp. And big shout out to Peter Guns. And just like in the words of Peter Guns, if it wasn't for the Bronx. Come on, man.
Ooh.
Come on, man. Everybody.
Yo, why you stuttering so much too? See, when niggas stutter too, you know they capping. Ooh.
Off this shit. Hey, look at me. I ain't doing bad. I ain't doing bad.
We know you're not doing bad. And we wonder why now, because you said one thing which I proved earlier in 1985, and I ain't even really dig. I didn't even really go crazy. That was just spur of the moment. That's how good I am at researching anything. That's how quick that was. You said one thing in 1985, you said one thing on Microphone Check, then you're saying something yesterday.
Everybody ate off the shit, but if it wasn't for the Bronx, and you gotta remember that, and you gotta respect that. All like I said.
So that just Fat Joe just gets grouped into that because he's from the Bronx, although he don't write his shit. He just grouped into that now because he's from the Bronx. So he's just grouped in. He don't never have to write. He don't never have to do anything. He got to do what he did to Pun Family. Right. Heard you.
We're gonna put all this shit on the back page. Y'all could keep doing girls on the internet about who said what or who shot John, but you ain't gonna.
But you just did that. Who said what? You just did that too. Everything is about what you said. You've been doing interviews with Vlad. You've been doing interviews all over the place. You don't think I know that Vlad pay you and all the dialogue pay you?
Gonna be husky when you see these niggas. Husky. So stop. The hip hop culture is Bronx culture. There is no hip hop. That's second. The initial culture is Bronx culture, something that Bronx niggas put out to the world. That
Young Gnostic 7. Why do you sound like a gossip girl? First of all, punk, I will punch you dead in your nose. Just in your nose. I wouldn't even hit you in your stomach, your face, just your nose. How am I gossiping when I'm breaking down something somebody's saying? Do you know what gossip is? Gossip is, I heard, they said, I was here. That's what gossip is. So for all y'all niggas who come on my page, talk about gossip and all that shit, suck one. Well, continue to suck on what y'all suck on. Fuck up out of here. You ain't got to watch me. Y'all watch Fun Boys. Literal Fun Boys. Y'all don't tell them that shit. Fuck out of here. Gnostic.
That turned into hip hop. We gave that to y'all. Everybody could win. But
who's the first MC you said?
You're looking at just the man right here, the legend king himself.
You're the first MC. Okay, heard you. You're the first MC. That's what you said, right? Hold up. Here's the first MC. He's the first MC for you bozos who just came in the room.
I got that sound from Hollywood.
Whoa, what'd you say?
I got that sound from Hollywood.
What'd you say?
Today, I got that sound from Hollywood.
What'd you say? What'd you say? You're the first MC, but what did you do? What did you say?
Today, I got that sound from Hollywood. The Melly Mel sound that you hear today, I got that sound from Hollywood.
So how you the first MC? If you got something from somebody else. See how you don't make no sense? See how you forget what you say? Now you the first MC, but you got that sound from Hollywood. See? 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 I didn't make this up. Look what you said. I got that sound from Hollywood. Now you're the first MC. So Coke La Rock just didn't exist because Coke La Rock was with Herc in that alleged party where the day hip hop started, August 11th. Coke La Rock was in there. You wasn't in there. You was a B-boy, you said, until Crazy Legs was better than you and you said, I got to find something else to do. That's what you said.
I look so good. If you see a better looking 63-year-old nigga than me, you have to bring this nigga to me. So
all right, I'm out. But on that note, when the nigga starts saying he look good, I'm not into men. I'm not. When the nigga starts saying he look good, that's where, you know, that's where I just bounce. That's why I'm out. That's why I'm out. So, Hollywood was a DJ, but he also got on the microphone and bust little raps. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Again, us being younger, as we get information, we allowed to learn new things and change. When you say you were there, you're not allowed to change what you saw when it's convenient, depending on who you're sitting in front of. Seriously. You're not allowed to change. You're not allowed to change what you say depending on who you're sitting in front of, because that, ladies and gentlemen, is what selling your soul is. That means anybody could give you a bag, and as the bag go, is what your information goes. Now, my assumption, my belief is that Fat Joe ain't been saying much. Fat Joe's a part of Rock Nation, allegedly. They probably told him, yo, you gotta chill. Don't say nothing till it blow over, right? Don't say nothing till it blow over. You lost the BET Award. You didn't do it. You resigned. A lot of people want to boycott you. People doing petitions. This was, in my opinion, allegedly, this is a paid play. Truth bomb. Listen, you rather shave the hair off your mother ass than to come here and say Jamaicans influence hip hop. I never said nobody didn't influence or anything, but how could you? The whole thing is creation. Do you know what creation is? Nobody was. Anyway, I already proved that mad times. So we ain't going there. Oh. While we at it, like, we might as well just go all the way in. While we at it. Fuck it. This is girl stuff. What you talking about was girl stuff. Nigga with a full conch. And a willy way back. And a conch. This and Eminem, why? Because you can't say Eminem was whack. You said he's a white rapper. So that was divisive. Am I an Eminem fan? Am I going to sit here and defend Eminem? Absolutely not, because I'm not a big Eminem fan. But you can't say that is divisive and it wasn't used to be divisive when you was one of the main people dividing it. You also said everybody knew about Bambaataa, which I won't address anything with Bambaataa. And y'all know my personal reasons why I won't. But this is what I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. First of all, I can't be paid to say one thing or I don't get paid for this shit. There's no corporation. There's no homeboy calling me saying, yo, give me this bread. I'll give you this bread if you say this. First of all, the only time we went to the Bronx is to go to the damn zoo as a kid for me. Seriously. What the fuck we going to the Bronx for? My grandmother was a Mets fan. Well, he's going to Shea Stadium. You know how far the Bronx was from Brooklyn? So you trying to tell me all the Brooklyn people got hip hop from the Bronx? All the Queens people. And the first name for Staten Island was Shaolin. When the Force MCs was coming up there burning y'all. Y'all want to talk about that? The Force MDs, the Tender Love dudes that Let Me Love You was the Force MCs before they was the Force MDs. And they was coming up the Bronx burning y'all from Staten Island. Why nobody talk about that? Why nobody talk about that? Y'all never heard about that? The Force MDs, the singing group, was a rap group. And they was going to the Bronx burning y'all. Why nobody talk about that? So if you started it and you was the best, how come they was coming all the way from Staten Island on that ferry, having to get on that 4 to 5 line to the 6, burning y'all? That's history. You don't think I know that? So you could try to rewrite history all you want. Matter of fact, let's look up the Force MDs. That's Staten Island right there. Everybody think it's a singing group. Force. Hold on. I appreciate you, Tim Mack. Let's go. I hate to use Wikipedia as a source, but that's all I got right now. The Force MDs are an American R&B vocal group that was formed in 1981 in Staten Island, New York. Although the group has old school hip hop roots, it has perhaps best known for their soulful R&B tunes as Tender Love, Love is a House, Tears, and Here We Go Again. Damn, I ain't got that in my shit. They are considered major forerunners of the New Jack Swing movement. History. The band was originally named the LDs and then became the Force MCs. Though the group was not quite always as recognizable as other New York R&B acts when it first started, they were among the first R&B vocal groups to intermix doo-wop affected singing with sometimes over hip-hop beats. Rest in peace to Mercury. And they were signed to Tommy Boy. I'm trying to find a lot of them did. Rest in peace to TCD, Mercury, DJ Dr. Rock, Trisco, Jesse. I'm trying to find. Itching for a Scratch was a hip hop song too, and they got a Grammy before. I'm trying to find where it says they battled. Oh, here we go. They gained even more credibility and respect from local fans after competing in an MC lyrical battle against the well-known Cold Crush Brothers from the Bronx in 1983. So they heard about. Cut it out, Whiskers. Cut it out, Whiskers. Anyway. Man, you know what's funny, man? Like, we use the word integrity. We use that word too loosely. And you could be riding with somebody, you could be rocking with somebody, and then out of nowhere, they just disappoint you. Me, I ain't never waver off my stance with nothing. Me, I'm definitely always going to show and prove any and everything. And I don't be using my words, I use your words. Me, hip-hop being older than me, I thought hip-hop was started by blacks, Puerto Ricans. I even thought white people started it, because think about it. When the first time I'm seeing hip-hop is Run DMC and all that. I don't know nothing about none of this. I seen the message when I was little, but I don't remember Rapper's Delight or none of that stuff. Like, who remember that? So I don't know nothing about that. I didn't know that wasn't even Big Bank Hank rap. I didn't know that. So, of course, what I see, I'm going to think is blacks, Puerto Ricans, and poor whites. That's all I know. And my understanding of hip-hop is coming from Beat Street, coming from the commercialization of it. I don't know. But as I got into the culture and I started researching, I'm like, yo, hold up. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. So I was learning just like you was, but I just know for a fact that I'm in it. I added on. I talk about more hip hop on my channel than anything, but I didn't know that we started it. I didn't know that. I thought it was this person and this person and this person. I didn't know, because that was the commercialization. That's when the money came. That's when they started making movies. Of course, all movies are fabricated. We didn't know. We didn't know. Shit, y'all remember Debbie Harry, a.k.a. Blondie? She made the song Step Into the World. we little. Single digits, not even over 5. We don't know. So what we see, this is what we think is who created it. We don't know. We don't know that it's people that predate them. We don't know. We don't know. So again, my assessment of this is Rock Nation probably told Fat Joe, you got to calm down till this boil over. That's why Mav Hoffa took the video down. Because if he stood on it, the video would still be up on his Instagram. So somehow, the video was down. It went viral. Everybody responded to Fat Joe. Everybody responded to Fat Joe. And it ain't really looking too good. So somehow, some way, you got to find a way to get back in everybody's good graces. So what's better than one of the founders who said he got it from somebody else? So you ain't no fucking founder. You ain't the first MC if you said you got it from somebody. Are you the first MC? If you said, whoa, for those who just came in the room. Because again, documentation beats conversation. We ain't got to say how I feel. How I feel don't matter. I just could just give a editorial after the fact.
Sound that you hear today, I got that sound from Hollywood. Mel sound that you hear.
Melly Mel.
The Melly
Break beat was singing over a break.
So she says, and this is why we have to play her part, because she says the first person I ever heard rapping over a break beat is Melly Mel. And then what does he say?
16 over a break beat was probably...
A 16.
First time I heard somebody spit a 16 over a break beat was probably Melly Mel.
The Melly Mel sound that you hear today, I got that sound from Hollywood.
I was doing this same form of entertainment long before it had a name.
I don't gotta say nothing. That's what he said. That's what he said. But he said he's the first MC. But he got it from somebody else. And this, if y'all want to know what this is, I never saw this documentary. I believe this is the Microphone Check documentary. That's what this is. So it boils down to this. It boils down. Before I go, for y'all just came in the room, I got another treat from y'all. Another treat.
No, it was always there.
This is from 1985. In the words of Whiskers, conk is conking, that relax is relaxing. That's what he said.
Now Grandmaster Melly Mel explains the origins of rap.
Well, this is my belief that rap was always around, but until it came out of the ghetto, that's when they put the name rap on it. Like if you study a lot of recordings or little commercials or jingles, you know, just like fairy tales and nursery rhymes is a rhyme in a form of a rap. But it didn't take on that form until, you know, it came from out of the ghetto, like, you know, a lot of the brothers, and they started rapping and they called it rap just to have something to call it. But, you know, it was always there, and that's why it always be there, you know. It ain't like it was something that just came up. It just became commercial, but rapping was always around. So, you know, it was all that space, but they just added the name from it coming from out of the streets.
So rapping was always around. I wonder who were the earliest rappers. Hold on, 1 second. Rapping was always around. Rapping was always around. I did this before, but I'll do it again for y'all. Noah by the Jubilees. I ain't gonna play the music for copyright purposes, but look. What is he doing?
To you and Bill, the ringing of the hammer clad judgment, the hewing of the saw clad sin repent, 100 years he.
So, as we do that, you heard that. This is the Jubilees. The song is called Noah. could we look up the Jubilees, Noah? Because he said rap was always around. This video was put up 16 years ago. But I want to show how old this record is. I want to show y'all how old this record is. I did this before, but I'll do it again real quick. The Jubilees were an American gospel group active between 1935 and 1950. 1935 and 1950. Let's see if we can see when Noah came out. Their 1946 song, Noah, is often named as the first recorded instance of rap. You see this? Look in the blue. Their 1946 song, Noah, is often named as the first recorded instance of rap. And it has the Jubilees were doing gospel rap in 1940s. The Universal Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx, New York features displays, memorabilia, art, and exhibit that thoughtfully and educationally place together the rich history of hip hop. In a recent interview, the museum's curator, Claude Paradise Gray, that's the dude from the X-Clan, has admitted that rap's mixed roots can be traced back to a gospel group in the 1940s named the Jubilees. The story found on City Lab cites the Jubilees along with the Last Poets, the Watts Prophets, Moms Mabley, Pigmeat Markham, and Muhammad Ali as just a few of the biggest influences on the creation of hip-hop. When referencing the Jubilees, Gray says they were a Christian gospel group that sang and rapped with almost the same cadence as the Sugar Hill Gang. So if they came out in 1946, how could they be rapping with the cadence of the Sugar Hill Gang? Let me repeat that. If they rapped, how could they be rapping as the same cadence as the Sugar Hill Gang if they came out in 1946? I rest my case, ladies and gentlemen. I rest my case. So you can't say they were rapping with the cadence of the Sugar Hill Gang. They came out in 1946. Who was rapping with the cadence? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. I think you should like this video. I think you should share this video. I think you should subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of interviews, a lot of great interviews on this channel, a lot of historical interviews and hip hop cultures right on this channel. That's what I done. That's what I do. So, I think you should share this video. When people run their mouth or they say Melly Mel said this, share this video. When they talk about who started rapping and all that, share this video. I proved it again. Again. I proved it again. I did this before, but I proved it again. So with that, I'm going to take a nap. I got things to do tomorrow. I shall get my hair cut. And I'm going to play a little bit of video game. I appreciate y'all for being here. This is every night. I'm never going to sit before y'all and just talk. We going to go to, I know a lot of people talk about they class and class. They don't teach you nothing. They talk. We put on demonstrations. We look up historical facts that we use people's words against them, because you're not going to say one thing, do another, then say one thing, and then say another. It don't work like that. We are quick with it. Besides me saying January and July earlier, but you know. Why you bringing up old shit? We not on the take. We can't get bought. We gonna keep it tall. Always. No matter what I'm talking about. We gonna stand tall. Always. Ain't no sitting down pissing over here. Ain't no weirdo shit. Can't nobody pass me no money to be quiet. And again, this is why if you see these other channels, and instead of you saying to these channels, we gonna do this or we gonna do that, no, you just champion people who you know got integrity. That's it. You ain't gotta do nothing. You could hit unsubscribe on somebody's channel and just make sure you subscribe to my shit. Because I'm always gonna give you the facts. Always give you the facts. Not what I think. Seriously. So, with that, until next time, don't forget, man, it's very, very important. And if you sometimes don't know if the content came out, you didn't see the content, just make sure you go to, this was the last thing from Minnesota. Let me take out this right here. The most important thing is that you log on to Doggie Diamonds TV and you go to the bottom of the page. If you put your email in there, you will receive emails from everything I upload, personal emails from me to you. I will make sure you get an email right on the spot, or get an email definitely the next day. You will get an email that I put up new content. That's what it is. And again, I just want to say this to y'all too. Before you ask certain questions, know this. Everybody's not going to talk. It's going to affect their bag. And I get it. I ain't mad at nobody. So that's why certain people ain't saying nothing. And then when they talk, it's going to affect their bag. The bag, again, hold on. Do I got to go back to what them saying before? The record labels only want Afro beats and Latino music? So what you think all the shows is right now? So somebody who's still touring, ain't no hip hop tours like that. So he gonna get to go out with Fat Joe. I'm gonna take you out with Afro beats people. That's all this shit is. That's all this shit is. Lafayette Love, Melly Mel have a right to change his mindset. It's people like you. You're just a bozo for saying that. You got a right to change your mindset. So if you was there, how do you change your mindset from when you was there? If you said you was there and you saw it, you changed what you saw? You change from what you know. Now you just wake up one day and say, yo, I changed my mindset. You think that work like that? And then you talking about Free Diddy and Blueface? So we know what type of person you are. We already know what type of person you are. And while we at it, before we go, see, when you do too much, this what happens. What is this? You put up a video 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. And you only got 2 views? What is this? This is your apartment? That's how you lit? You got... All right, fam. All right, Lafayette. Okay, Lafayette. You got 3 views. You don't know 4 people? You watch that shit all 3 times. Matter of fact, while we at it, Lafayette, let's have fun at your expense, because you said stupid shit. And, you know, you're new here, I guess. You don't know how it goes over here. So let me teach you something real quick. That's you, Lafayette? You at the Jennifer Hudson show? I know there ain't no Gucci hat, because that's the only good. First of all, you got on different outfits. That's the only hat you got? So help me understand. Lafayette, help me understand. You a dude that willingly went to the Jennifer Hudson show? It ain't like it's Judge Mathis, Geraldo. You went to the Jennifer Hudson show and proudly showing your tickets? I ain't judging you. You into what you into. Woo! Hit him with the Ric Flair. You got that Gucci from one of them brother Polites on Canal Street too that be rocking the money team hats. Stop fronting. You got that Gucci from them TMT hat wearing dudes. Stop fronting. Gucci glasses.